Krafts presents Closet Door Starscape. For quite some time, I've wanted to paint a starscape onto my closet doors. Well, now we're doing some redecorating, and each room will get a theme. The master bedroom is going to be the captain's quarters. To prepare for this craft, I went to the internet looking for inspiration. I'm kind of thinking TNG, so I tried looking up Star Trek canon planets like Vulcan and Orion. Nothing was very eye catching, so I switched to looking for nebulas. I looked at several before deciding on this one. We really liked the almost yin and yang of it. Here's what I used to do this craft. Spray paint colors I used were 3 cans of white, 3 cans of matte hammered black, Italian olive, aqua, poppy red, and deep blue. The acrylic paints that were used were white, yellow, light blue, metallic red, metallic ice blue, and the star of this week's craft, my lame closet doors. I first washed the doors to remove any dirt or dust that could ruin my paint finish. I then coated the backside of the white paint to brighten it up. I've made a stencil of the area I wanted to leave blank for the nebula. We have the 2-panel, 2-door closet setup, so I centered the nebula over one set and then decided on a planet and blue dwarf star for the other. I applied matte hammered black to all the exposed surfaces on the front of the doors. I used it to create a lot of the background texture. I cut lines into the nebula stencils to add extra depth and shading. I used a splatter technique to apply the starscape. I used white, light blue, and yellow acrylic paint for the stars. To do the splattering technique, just put a touch of paint on the tip of your brush. Then hold the brush in one hand and use the first finger of your other hand to flick the brush. Too much paint will just give you big blobs. I practiced first on cardboard. I used aqua spray paint to apply a base to the planet and the dwarf star. I layered the other colors on the planet's surface until I had eye-catching features. I also sprayed just a touch of the deep blue onto the star to give it more texture. For the nebulas, I used a very similar process. I first gave both the blue and the red just a spattering of the deep blue. Then on the blue half, I put a light coat of aqua and red poppy for the other. I then went back and forth with all of my spray paint colors and added flair. I also used my airbrush, thinned out acrylic paints, and used that to blur lines and add other effects. Acrylic paints used for this portion were white, yellow, metallic red, and metallic ice blue. The end result, I think anyone would find fascinating. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's craft. I hope I've inspired you to get creative with your home decor. Please like, subscribe, and leave me pictures of the amazing stuff you guys are doing.